This is Full Metal, and today I'm going to show you how to sight in your AK using an AK sight tool. But before we begin, safety first, I'm going to show you that the rifle is clear. As you can see, the chamber is empty. AK sight tools consist of a press for adjusting windage and a wrench for adjusting elevation. This particular sight tool is made by UTG and runs in the price range of about $8 to $9. To use the sight tool to adjust windage, you have to align the hole in the press with the driftable cylinder. And then you tighten the press until the tool is held in place. Now, as you apply more force, this will drift the cylinder, and the hole in the press will prevent the cylinder or the front sight post drift from being restricted. Drifting the sight post to the right will cause your group to move left. And likewise, drifting the front sight post to the left will cause your group to move to the right. In this configuration, as I tighten the press, the sight will be drifted to the right. If you want to move your sight to the left, you have to remove the tool and reverse its direction. To adjust elevation, you have to use the wrench on the end of the tool. Now, as you can see on the end of the wrench, there's a hole which is where the tip of the sight post will go through, and then there are two slots. Now, the base of the sight post actually runs through the slot on the end of the wrench, and when you turn the wrench, it actually turns the base of the sight post. So all you do is place the wrench over your front sight post and it catches. Now, if I turn the tool clockwise, the post is screwed further into the driftable cylinder, and as the front sight post moves down, your group will actually move upward. And if you move the adjustment tool counterclockwise, the sight will be raised, which will lower your groups. And one warning to give you when you are adjusting your elevation is that when you place the tool over the front sight post, make sure that you have it down all the way. There is a lot of play in these tools, and if you try to make an adjustment and you don't have it seated correctly, you don't want to bind your front sight post and possibly bend it. I'm going to wrap things up by telling you about some of the things that I did to help me sight in the rifle quicker. And of course, I did the standard things. I shot it off a bench, I used a sandbag to stabilize my sight picture, which really helps. But I also sighted the rifle at 50 yards first, and then sighted the rifle in at 100 yards. And the reason why I did that was when I first purchased this rifle, the sights were way out. So when I fired it at 50 yards, I was able to pull in the windage pretty easily at 50 yards. When I had the windage sighted at 50 yards, and then I moved it out to 100 yards, at that point I was pretty much in the ballpark. And then from there, at 100 yards, I was able to make my finer adjustments. Anyway, I hope this helps you in sighting in your rifle, and thanks for watching.